Welcome back, Buffalo sports fans. We got a wild ride ahead of here for you, so buckle up, because here we go. Well, the Saints admittedly played better than expected, but ultimately our Bills came out Sunday afternoon with a win, beating the Saints 31-19.
Yeah, 31-19, a win's a win. We're top of the AFC right now, going to 4-0. I'd really like to see us play a little bit better all around, but like I said, a win's a win, and, they're not easy to come by in the NFL. So you win the NFL, you're doing the right thing. So, yeah, big win, way to stay undefeated, and,
Can't take any win for granted.
No.
They're all good. But speaking of good, it's time to move on to this week's The Good, the Bad, and the Promising. This week's good, the run game. James Cook has been running hot. The offensive line looked good. You noticed, Spencer Brown being out a little bit in the passing game a little, I feel. But the running game really didn't lose a beat. They were rolling hot the entire game, and it is one of the best part about our teams right now.
Yeah, James Cook, another 100-plus yard rushing game with a touchdown. Love to see him get in the end zone, so that was really nice to see. All around, our running game is definitely opening up a lot of opportunities for the offense to march downfield. They have the threaded quarterback with Josh Allen throwing the ball, and also having James Cook. And offensive line, man, you really have to give it to them for making it happen, for giving time, and for opening holes for James Cook to get those big good yard runs and touchdowns when they're in the red zone.
100%. And those other guys you have blocking, the extensions of the offensive line, the tight ends, and even our receivers making blocks. We're our run game is mint. If there's one thing that I feel really good about, it's our run game, honestly.
Yeah, I can't agree more.
So let's take it down a notch here. This week's bad, sloppy play. Most penalties we've had all season long in one game. Missed tackles a little again, throughout the game. You hate to see that. Things like that can cost you the game against good teams. So this week's bad to me is that easily the sloppy play.
Yeah, we can't be missing those open field tackles. Especially there's some shifty guys in the league that they're trying. Tackling Alvin Kamara is not an easy feat, and I think that when you get the guy in your arms, you gotta bring him down and just push a little bit harder. So yeah, missed tackles is definitely can really hurt us in the stretch, just into the playoffs and into later in the year too, because guys are beat up and stuff, so that next guy has to step up. I'd like to see a little bit more out of our linebackers, honestly.
Yeah, and it stinks when you see those missed tackles happen, because it feels like a play that should have been made but becomes something more for the other team, and that really, that's on top of what you see stat-wise or scoreboard-wise, it can be demoralizing for fans and for the players. So
yeah, guys are out too, so that definitely increases a little bit more pressure to the other guys to make a play. But they're a team; they have to all work together. Yeah, missed tackles and penalties. There's calls that go our way and there's calls that go against us. But I think that we have to overcome those. If we're pushing ourselves back, we gotta go 2 steps forward.
Yep. Next man up. Keep moving. Let's move in a slightly better direction ourselves here. This week's promising. Getting healthy. Like you said, we're missing a couple guys that really are probably impacting those missed tackles and some of the interior play. Guys coming back from injuries and other things, the suspensions. We have a brighter future ahead of us right now as far as the injury report goes. Barring any major difference in the next 2 weeks heading into the bye, we are getting healthier as a team at the right time moving into the second half of the season here.
Yeah, hopefully Eddie Oliver and Matt Milano will be back for this upcoming game. And I believe that, yeah, AJ Epinesa, he didn't practice from a pectoral injury. Hopefully we'll see him back. You know, he made a big impact. And that was the Dogs, and they said they agree. So, yeah, getting him back, getting out Oliver and Matt Milano. But nice if Milano can stay healthy. But, you know, unfortunately, we're going to probably deal with that with Milano. He does get hurt a lot, but when he's in the game, he's impactful. So, yeah, it'd be nice to see him come back.
100%. And, you know, being in the position we're in, you know, facing some of these admittedly easier opponents on our schedule, it feels like we've been, because the Bills, I feel like, go this direction anyways, where they kind of tend to sit a guy and be a little extra extra cautious, bringing guys back. So I think that's a good place to be in, knowing your team has those guys coming back, but none of it's being rushed. They should all come out 100% ready to go and ready to play.
Yeah, 100%.
Now it's time for this week's Game Ball winner. You know, I think this guy's been mentioned every single week that we've done this segment, and somehow still hasn't earned one, even though you could have easily given it to him every single week. I think it's pretty easy and obvious who we picked for this week's Game Ball winner.
Yeah, I think we go to Jimmy Cook.
James Cook.
Another touchdown performance, 100+ yards on the ground. Yeah, no, James Cook, man, you continue to impress and continue to play your role.
He's been running hot all year. He catches well out of the backfield. He's been playing like a freak. And this Sunday, he was honestly the number one person controlling the game. It felt like every time he got the ball, he was getting 8 to 15 yards. If you can expect that out of a running back, that's incredible. You know, he deserves to be having a conversation with the top guys.
I think his average is like 5.3.
That's solid.
If you're running the ball 5.3 yards every time, you're gonna win a lot of your games.
That's touchdowns. Yep.
So yeah, James Cook, this one's for you, buddy.
You earned it, James.
Take it.
Another solid performance for James Cook. Yep. Elite vision. He just runs the field so well. You see him able to move, you know, on a dime. You know, he can make guys miss in a phone booth, but he just also has such great vision to go with it that he is almost unstoppable seemingly at times. I am really impressed with James Cook, and I was really impressed again with him in that game.
Yeah, he's staying healthy, which is very important. You know, you really have to think about, like, you know, we're talking about injuries a little bit earlier. You know, if you're giving the guy the ball that much, and you know, he might get dinged up. So what helps out a lot is the big blocks and the open field vision that he has to you know, not get hit in certain areas, because, like, you know, it could definitely be very crucial. So we want to see him continue his pace at 100+ yards every game, and obviously scoring touchdowns.
So happy we were able to make it work with him, because he's been a great asset to us.
Yeah.
Speaking of all this love in the air, I think it's time to move on to the mid-segment and meet the Mafia again, Stevie baby.
Yeah, I'm down.
Sounds fun. Let's go.
Let's go.
It's Sunday. It's football. We're here. September 28th. We're playing the Saints. Looking to go 4-0. It's a beautiful summer day. It's going to be hot. It's going to be high scoring. I think the Bills put up 40. I'm going to say 41-17 is the final. I can't wait. Let's go!
Warm one today.
We're here with Jim. Hey, we've seen him before. He's always right. He predicted the Bills to win the last 3 times we saw him. What's your prediction for the game tonight?
40-10 Bills.
40-10 Bills. I love it. here. It's the 28th of September. We're playing the Saints. It's beautiful.
It's a beautiful day.
We're here with Jeff, another member of Bills Mafia.
Bills Mafia, yeah.
What's your score prediction for tonight?
I think we're going to be 31-10 Bills.
31-10. I love that.
I think so.
Go Bills! You guys know Griff. We're here every week. It's Bills Saints. What's our prediction for the game?
Well, if I remember correctly, 8 years ago the Saints showed up and they beat the shit out of us. I think it was 47-10, maybe, if I remember correct. So I'm looking for us to do the exact same thing back to them, 47-10, and send their asses back and right back.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Come on, go Bills.
Go Bills!
Yeah.
All the way from North Carolina. Let's go! Let's go! He knows Rick Stadium. We know Ralph. You guys might know Highmark. We're Bills fans. The Saints Bills. What's the 21-3. 21-3. Woo! We're gonna feel it. Let's go! Let's go! Just like that, we're in again. I love Bills Mafia.
And now it's time for the State of the Bills. Now, last week it was Josh, but this week it's James Cook who had a kind of a monumental moment happen for him as he broke a franchise record.
Yeah, 8 straight games with a touchdown, passing Thurman Thomas. It almost seems like we're always breaking records. Every game, Josh has thrown another touchdown, breaking a record, tying a record, getting to that next step in his career. And it almost seems like it's not just Josh, it's also other players too. Whether it's a first touchdown or, the 200th touchdown, it's great to see. But yeah, James Cook, hats off to you. Yeah, breaking records, man. And I think he's gonna go again this week, man. He's gonna have a great running game against the Patriots. So I see 9, maybe even 10.
I like it, and I completely agree, Stevie, baby. Speaking of, the Patriots, we do have that division game coming up here, so it's our division. We're locked in first, kind of easily almost seemingly at this point in the AFC East at least, but you can't take your division opponents lightly. It is still a division game. They're coming off a hot win last week, can't sleep on Drake May. It's important to come out here with a win. We're playing at home. I'm very confident we're going to, but, you can't sleep on this game.
Yeah, it's the rivalry jersey night, so if you got your jersey, it's going to be a whiteout. I kind of wish it was going to snow, maybe that a little bit later in the season, but hey, I'll take it. It should be awesome. Sunday night football, the Bills play the best under the lights, and they play the best at the Ralph. Yeah, I think that with Diggs coming back too and all that, that's,
an interesting little story to watch unfold, yeah.
For sure.
Which I think we're on the better side of that story, thankfully. So.
Yeah.
Shortly after, we have that game with the Falcons, but we have a bye week approaching, so we're in a really good position, undefeated. We come out of this week with another division win, and then facing Atlanta Falcons going to the bye week, and I'm really happy with where we're at this season.
Yeah, I would prefer a later bye week, but it's okay because we got some guys that we really want to heal up, and they've been going hard. Potentially go 7-0 before the bye, and getting that nice break for the players and coaches is going to be really important for the later half of the season. So yeah, no, bye coming up I think is good, and just stay consistent, stay healthy, and.
Yeah, like you said, getting healthy. We got lots of good players coming back, through injuries and through suspensions and other things, and it's only up from here for us. I think the state of the Bills is fantastic. As long as we can get out Sunday with a win and mostly injury free from the actual game, it's hard not to have your head in the clouds with the Bills right now.
Well said.
All right, well. It's time to chalk it up. This week's chalkboard statement, cleaning up. It's time to clean up. Clean up the penalties, Clean up the missed tackles. Clean up Drake May's missed opportunities on Sunday. You know, take away from New England's mistakes, and we'll find ourselves, like I said, in great position moving forward.
Win the turnover battle. Play smart. Make your tackles. Know your routes. The Patriots are bringing their best football. You know, they're 2-2 right now, sitting just below us. I mean, you know, in second place in the AFC East. They win and we lose. It's 4-1-3-2. It's a one-game difference.
Yeah, they're gonna come to play. So let's just keep doing what we've been doing. Clean it up a little bit with the penalties to tackles. Clean up, you know, Drake May's mistakes.
I'd like to see no turnovers either. You know, I didn't really like seeing that pick against the Saints. You know, I know he threw it up and whatnot, but that's something that doesn't need to happen against good teams. They're going to execute. They're going to score points on you for doing that. And also, really nice first ever interception by
Cole Bishop.
Yeah.
Very impressive play there.
Very nice interception by Cole Bishop.
Watching it in real time, it just hung up there for a second. He went up there and got it, and man, that was probably the most exciting moment of the game for me, honestly.
Yeah, that was. I was actually out getting concessions at the time, so I didn't even see it. But I heard a bunch of cheering, and I was looking. But yeah, what a phenomenal catch, especially when they're marching down in the red zone there. That was at the 5-yard line, I believe, or something like that.
Crucial time to get that done. Well, I think that's about it for this week's game talk. I'm excited. We're gonna get another win this weekend.
Yeah, I think we're going 5-0. Prediction?
40-20.
40-20. I'm gonna go 38-28.
Ooh, I like that.
Give me the 8s.
All right, well, that's it. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of the Buffalo Sports Basement. Be sure to tune next time for the next episode.
Go Bills!
Go Sabres.
Yeah, a win's a win in the NFL, and they're not hard to come by.
We're here at Ralph. Got myself a little cheesesteak. It's a little sloppy, just how I want my cheesesteak. So let's give it a quick taste.
Don't spill my beer, bud.
That's stadium food for you. Overpriced, but undervalued.
Go Bills. I think you have mayo on your nose.
Well said. You know, not only do you look like McDermott, but you kind of coach like him.
No, a lot of people say that actually, so
I can see it.